Hello my dear students, welcome to Social History of England, Unit 2, Chaucer's England. What happened in England at the time of Geoffrey Chaucer, the father of English literature? Now this portion covers a section in Unit 1 as well, because we are going to see about the 100 Years' War and the Wars of Roses. Yes, this man is Geoffrey Chaucer. As you can see from the writing here, this is a portion of the Canterbury Tales, a very popular book written by Chaucer. It contains different tales by different people who are going to the Canterbury Shrine. Can you read this over here? Does this look like English to you? Not really, because Chaucer wrote it in Old English at the time when French was the common language of the court. And if you look at the period of Chaucer here, he lived from 1340 to 1400, a long time back. This period is called as the Middle English or the Medieval Era. What happened in the life of Chaucer? There were several catastrophes that happened during this period. There was an epidemic of plague called the Black Death. A quarter of the people of England died because of this plague. And then there were different types of wars. 100 Years' War with France, Wars of Roses within family members, famine, starvation, scarcity, poverty, riot and rebellion. So at a time when so much was going on in England, do you think Chaucer could have led a happy life? And how did he manage to publish all his poems and become famous during such hard times? Well, the answer was that his family was a popular wine business merchanthood. And because of the link between the wine industry and the royalty of England, Chaucer grew under different kings. In fact, 3 different kings of England because of the influence of his parents. The major catastrophe that happened during the time of Chaucer was the 100 Years' War. It started in 1337 and ended in 1453. 100 Years' War refers to a set of battles fought between England and France. The major reason is that English kings wanted to rule France as well. They were after the French throne and the English throne too. England was just a colony, whereas France was their home. The 100 Years' War was started by Edward III. The reasons for this major war goes back to 1066 when England was conquered by William of Normandy. Ever since William sat on the throne of England, French kings ruled the land. And they owned large areas of land in France as well. William I of Normandy, the King of England, established a system of collecting land from his knights through tax. And because of the system, the rulers of England believed that they owned France as well. The second reason is that King Edward III of England was the son of Queen Isabella of France. Isabella was a princess. She was the daughter of King Philip IV of France. And because of his mother, Edward III thought that he could rule France too. The third reason, Edward III and all the kings who came after him wanted to rule France because of their birthright, because of the lands they owned in France, because they thought that their home was France, whereas England was a conquered land. These are the different events that happened during the 100 Years' War. The first battle that happened is the Edwardian War from 1340 to 1360. This section refers to the events in France and this refers to the events in England. Philip VI was the King of France and Edward III was the King of England when the 100 Years' War started. So who started this war? It was Edward III, but Philip VI contributed to it in a minor way because he was the one who conquered Gascony in France and Gascony was owned by English people. And for this, Edward III could have resorted to a peaceful method, but he attacked Philip VI awkwardly, took his army there, and he won. But instead of going back to England after the war, he attacked Calais, the French port. And Edward III's son, known as the Black Prince, organized a separate reign in 1355, and he burnt many villages in France. But the problem came to a solution with the Treaty of Brittany in 1360. It was agreed that the southwestern regions of France belonged to the English, but the English should never attack France in the future. The agreement was signed upon by both Edward III and Philip VI. But problems continued, and peace did not last. The second battle of the 100 Years' War is the Caroline War. It started in 1369 and ended in 1389. Charles V was the King of France, whereas Edward III and his son Black Prince ruled England. Edward III was old now and his son was mentally ill, and by this time Charles V had reorganized his army, and this powerful army got back most of the English-owned areas in France. But Edward III and the Black Prince could do nothing because they were invalids. The next King of France, Charles VI, was mentally retarded. He did nothing to organize the army or to attack England. The next King of England, Richard II, tried to make peace with Charles VI by marrying his daughter. But even then, he could not make peace, because the next King of France, John the Fearless, as his name indicates, started many wars. John the Fearless initiated what was called as the Lancastrian War, which began in 1415 and lasted till 1435. Henry V was the King of England at the time. Now John was powerful and he controlled France, but his son Philip was a betrayer because he sided with the English. Henry V was the first to attack France and regain the English lands back, including Gascony. And this was very popular and called the Battle of Agincourt. But Philip the Good, who betrayed England in the first place, gave up his support to England and he joined France once again. But this time a hero started appearing in France. Her name was Joan of Arc. She motivated the soldiers through her spiritualism, and she made them fight, and steadily the French soldiers started gaining lands that they lost to England. And England lost all territories, and when they finally got back to France, they captured and they burnt Joan of Arc, the inspirer, in the name of witchcraft. They called her a witch and they burnt her at the stake. This picture is that of Joan of Arc, who is now Saint Joan of Arc. And with the death of Joan of Arc, the 100 Years' War came to an end rather abruptly. Now you can check your understanding of the 100 Years' War with this slide. Thank you for watching. The next video is on the Wars of Roses.